What's going on, gamers out there? Gamer93 here, and welcome to episode 40 of Building Minecraft City 3.0. And today we're going to be finishing up on the so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be finishing up with the platform 1 as well as doing the entrance in this episode.
No. As long as I don't do it on like, as long as I don't do it like right, well, as long as I don't do it on like, well, I have to kind of do it on this block though, because it corresponds with the wall right here. Whoa, my game just had it, my heavy lax bike.
So I do have to extend this out there a little bit more though.
It's also to prevent these stone bricks though from also expanding outwards as well. So as long as the the bridge, which if I remember correctly, goes 3, 7, 3. So it's 13 blocks. But the tunnels are more than 13 blocks. They're 19 blocks, which means there's going to be an extra 6 layer of blocks expanding outwards from there.
Yep.
Now I just realized something. If I extend this out an extra block, though, people can still jump up, though, to the roof. I'm going to need to kind of fix that a little bit, then. Okay, new plan. We're going to extend this out an extra block again.
Well, first things first, I gotta, like...
Okay, so we need to extend this out an extra block, then. Again, because it's not going to work up.
Okay, so let me just do a little bit of this real quick. Just a little bit. Oh dear. There we go. Okay. Now, I did also make, like, a cover, though, for the stairs, though. I did make a cover for it. I just don't remember what blocks I used for it, though. I think it was quartz, I believe. I don't remember. Like, I really don't remember what I used for it, though. But I do need to extend this out another block, though. Ooh. Not there. Definitely not there. There we go. That's better.
Otherwise. Good thing this is the 2026 updated version, or else I would not be making these changes at all. It's a good thing, though, that I change. So let me just cut it back to over here, though, which is right at the tunnel. There we go. Okay, so now that that's all taken care of, now that that's all taken care of, okay,
This looks a bit too low.
lights, though, but we already have lights over here, though, so I'm not gonna add in the lights for right now, though.
There we go. Perfect.
Need to do them now, though. Now we're gonna need to add in the ticket booth, though. So stick one right in between here, with the dispenser on the bottom, black concrete on the top. Now, hold on. I want to see something. Well, that actually still works. I didn't even know that was even a feature, actually. I just tested this out to see if it actually works. I know this is a Java feature. I did not know it was also a Bedrock Edition feature.
Just watch this.
So
Let me just stick this in here.
so
Watch.
this is what the ticket bus is going to
Booyah.
essentially look like. Now, the reason why I decided to change it, though, is because we're going to be dispensing, like, actual tickets, though. But we're going to add that once all platforms are done. So we're going to stick a ticket booth here.
Now,
We're also going to need to stick a ticket...
now that also reminds me, though, is I did technically forget to add in the tickets, though. But it was a tutorial, though, so that's why the tickets weren't really added.
booth right here, which will be 3 blocks from the wall. 1 block. So it looks a little something like this. And then we're going to do, and then we're going to need to add on a third one.
Nope.
Right here.
There we go. Nope. Nope. Yep.
There we go. There we go. Good. What the? Those two are flip-flop on this one. I'm still changing these. No, I don't want a duplicate of anything. There we go. That's better. Now we're going to add in the benches. So the
Yep, that's
benches
a
are going to be
duplicate.
sitting
That one's a duplicate,
2
right?
blocks away
Yep.
from over here.
That's a duplicate.
With a 3-person
Don't have
bench
that
here.
one.
Just skip a block, and then another 3-person bench right there. And now we're going to do the same thing underneath this.
Now, that's the thing, though. I did, like, have to change. Now, I did have to change it, though. I think for, like, one of the platforms, I think. But I don't remember which platform it was.
Stairs. We're going to have, we're right here, we're going to stick a 3-person bench, which will be 2 blocks away from the stairs.
Oh, 2 blocks.
And don't worry, though, the stairs are propped up properly, so the stairs will not collapse on anyone. So now what I could technically do now is I could technically add in the sea lanterns now, come to think of it. But I'm not going to, though, because this is where we're going to be entering, though. And I want to make sure I can correspond the sea lanterns properly. And when I mean properly, I mean properly.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to stick another ticket machine here with the benches going like this. Like that. There we go. Whoops, I forgot to crouch there. Because I do remember adding another ticket machine right here, though. I do remember.
So, I guess what I could work on next would be up here, though, as well. Like the roof, like kind of like the roof, though. So, I'll do that. So, we're going to grab our stone brick walls and our white concrete and sea lanterns. And you guys will see what I'm talking about in a minute. Okay. So we're going to come on to this block here, which is 1 block away from the course, the smooth course, and we're going to place 1 there, and then one right here. And we're going to extend these up by 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to extend that by 4 blocks.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Like so.
There we go.
So I just realized that this one right here should actually be right here. It's just so it has, like, more structural support, though. Okay. Now I'm going to take out our white concrete, and we're going to fill it in like this.
Like this a
And
little
I
bit.
realize it should go out to right here, though, as well. Come to think of it. Okay, so it should look, so the roof, though, is going to look a little something like this. Now, the reason why I'm having the sea lanterns, though, is because what I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to kind of, like, make this look like like a little bit like a canopy a little bit, though, if that makes any sense. So, kind of like a little something like this, but destroys, like, these blocks. No, keep those blocks in there. That's what I want to kind of do, though, is I kind of want to make this look like a canopy, though, a little bit, though. So we're going to also remove these blocks here, though, because we don't need them here. Well, at the moment we don't. Now we're gonna stick these blocks right here, though.
Actually, I'm gonna
So
kind of swap these out though, like that. There we go. That's better.
We gotta also make sure though that they can correspond equally though, where it has like one block at the very top. Now I don't know if it's gonna be like that though, or it's like one block at the top though.
There we go.
It is not. It is not gonna be one block at the top. It's gonna be two blocks at the top. So unfortunately, though, this is going to have two blocks at the top, though, unfortunately. Or I could just leave it like that, and then like start, and then like kind of like correspond from like starting from like down here. Actually, you know what? We don't really. What I'm going to do though is I'm actually going to put the wall right here. Now, does it connect up? Oh, it does connect up like that. Ooh. Okay, so I'm actually going to stick it right here though. Which means I don't need this entire section right here.
Oh.
I really don't.
So I'm actually sticking this right
here. The problem,
here.
though, is this, though. I can't stick that there at all, though, because of this portion right here. So I actually have to leave it like that, unfortunately. Unfortunately, I have to leave it like this, unfortunately. I have to. Or unless I could just move the blocks forward a block, though. But I'm not going to be able to do that either. Whatever, though. It's fine, it's fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to seal this portion off over here, like this. Now we're going to stick our sea lantern like this. So we're going to start with a sea lantern, go to sea lantern, to sea lantern, like this. Not like that. Ooh. So look a little something like this.
Wait, what?
Right here.
Hold on. Huh? I went sea lantern 2, sea lantern 2, sea lantern 2, sea lantern 2, sea lantern. Huh? What? What? Huh? Did I mess something up?
So we're going to start with a sea lantern, go to sea lantern, to sea lantern. Like this.
Ah.
Not like that.
Yeah, it's supposed to reach the end. But why doesn't it reach the end? What? Hold on. Did I do this right? I think I did. Did I? Thought I did. Hold on. Let me just double check. Hold on.
So look a little something like this. Right here.
Hold on. Let me double check it. Sea lantern, 2 blocks. Sea lantern, 2 blocks. Sea lantern, 2 blocks. Yeah, why does it look like that?
It's just so we have some light though up in here. So,
hold on. I am so lost right now. Why does mine look like this, but not like the tutorial? I am so confused. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Just hold on. Hold on a minute. Did I move it? I don't think I did. No, I didn't. I did not move it. Also, I did fix it though a little bit to look it looks like that, but I am so lost right now. I am so lost. Oh wait. Why was I thinking I was supposed to go right here? Hold on, let me just back it up a little bit. Just so I could see a little bit though of it. No, it does go out like that. So, I am so confused. Why does mine look like this? Oh, wait, I think I see it. I think I actually might see it. I think I might see it. Alright, do I see
So the
it?
block's forward a block, though. I'm not going to be able to do that either. Whatever, though. It's fine. It's fine. Now what we're going to do is we're going to...
Aha! I see it! I see it! I see it. Okay. Okay, I actually see it, though. I actually see it. So this does go like this and this, but this doesn't go back here at all. It does not. Actually, this does not go here. It actually starts right here. Aha! That's why I got so confused. I figured out the mistake. I figured out the mistake. I figured it out. It's supposed to look a little something like this. There we go. That's much better, actually. There, now that's much better. That's actually much better. But now if you look at it, though, it just sticks out like this, you know? And I don't really like that. I really don't. Don't, though. And in my opinion, though, it's not really that good of a support, though. So let me actually just extend this out, though, like this a little bit. There we go. Now that actually looks a lot better, though, in my opinion. But now we technically have that extra gap, though. Now we technically have 2 blocks here, though, which I'm not really a fan of, though. But I don't care. No, nah, screw it. I'll just leave it like this. I'll just follow it from the tutorial, though, to be honest. There we go.
So we're going to seal this portion off over here, like this. Send us out an extra block. We need to do those like this. And what I need to do, though, is I'm actually going to need to bump this backup block. Like, and I mean all this backup block.
Oh my. I did it right the first time. God damn it. I did it right the very first time, actually. And I didn't realize that. God damn it. I didn't realize I did it right the first time. Because I just bumped it in the video, though. I just bumped it a little bit.
Really structured, though. So what I'm actually going to need to do is I'm actually going to need to extend this out an extra block, though, like this. And what I need to do, though, is I'm actually going to need to bump this backup block. Like, and I mean all this backup block, though. Or, unless I just leave it like this. Yeah, I'm going to leave it like this, though. Where it's like 1 block away.
Oh, never mind.
From the wall. Ooh, I actually kind of like this design right here, though. With the canopy there like that. I really like that. Like, I really generally do like this. I really like this. But there's another issue, though, and that is right here when we get up to the stairs. So I actually have another idea for this part right here, though. I have another idea for, like, this part right here. So I'm going to go my white concrete, and I'm going to stick, like, a little bit of, like, a tent, like a little something like this.
Ooh.
Just a little something like this. I want it to look a little something like this, though.
Hold on. There we go.
Oh, that's not like that, though. Okay. Now, I know there's not going to be any lights, though, throughout this, like, entire, like, smaller section, though, as well, though. I do know that. But I only need to extend it out, though, to right here. Like this. I only need to extend out to this block right here, so I can actually technically get rid of this.
Okay.
Now, I understand that there is no light right here. I do understand that. So that's why I'm going to be grabbing out the lantern. if this can look properly.
Oh.
Okay, so we're gonna grab out our lanterns with a different ground, and we're gonna stick them in the corners of every other block like that. Or, you know what, I'm gonna do it every block though, like this. In the corners, like so. There we go.
Oh
now,
wait, hold on. It says I need to place down 4 lanterns. What? So does this not work here then? Hold on. Oh no, that definitely goes there. That definitely goes there. That definitely goes there. That definitely goes there. Okay. Hold on. I might need to reshape this, I think, right? Yes, I need to. There we go, that's better. But does it look like, was it supposed to look like that though? No, it's not. It's supposed to be 2 blocks away. Which means that I didn't extend this back far enough. Then. There we go. There we go, that's better. Like that, right?
Corners though, every other block like that.
Nope, now it's showing up
I'm gonna
5.
do every block though, like this. In the corners, like so. There we go. Now, the reason I'm not using like copper lanterns or soul lanterns though, it's because it doesn't give off a whole lot of light though. But yeah, it's all finished now. Well, this section of it is not quite finished though, because I just realized we have like a giant like gap right here, like giant empty space right here. So here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grab my oak benches again, but this time go on the 4th block though with a 3-block gap in between, and do the same exact thing I did right there for the benches. Perfect. Now it's not that big and empty. But then I just realized something actually. I just realized something. I'm gonna break these 2 blocks right here and stick them on the outer sides though of these. Though, because well, I'm gonna be needing to add in one of those ticket machines though, and I don't want the blocks to be corresponding within it though. Okay, so we're gonna go bam, bam, bam. Not there. No, not there either. No, not there. Perfect. Let's put those there.
But I think I did eventually design it like this though, I think.
Now, I don't want like similar paintings though in the same area though. Okay, now this is looking good. This is looking really good. Okay. I'm really liking this design right here though, to be honest. I really am liking it though. Like look at this. I'm really loving this design this concept design right here though for like this area. I really am loving it. So, okay guys, I'm gonna end this episode here.
Huh. So apparently it's not actually right next to it though, unlike I thought it was. Well, I'll be damned. Huh. Ooh. There we go. Okay, now what we're gonna do though, I'm now going to work on the entrance area next.
What's going on with gamers out there? Gavin93 here, and welcome back to part 5 of how to build a train station. This is the 2026 updated version. As you can see, we've done the majority of the train station. We even added a canopy at the top here, as well as on the stairs.
This. I'm also going to need a light gray blaze terracotta
on the train station. Now, I also did map out this area right here as well, though. But there's one thing that I do want to point out to you guys, though. From the original one, though, this right here was on blocks 6 and 6 from the corners. This time I'm putting on blocks 5 and 5 because I want to make this a bit wider. Okay, so wait, hold on. I missed a block. Hold on. I think I missed a block. Hold on. I'm going back to double check though, see if I missed the block though. Leaves apparently. which is something that I forgot to grab out. Okay, so we need grass block, oxidative glacier, just in case and leave it there. If I still need it, which I don't think I will need it though, but for right now, I'm just gonna leave it there. Okay, so we're gonna come back over here, and from the 5th block, which is right here, we're gonna go.
Alrighty, guys. So, I'm actually gonna end this episode here though, because I gotta get something. I actually gotta get something done real quick though, and I'm going to build the entrance right after I get done with what I need to get done. All right. So make sure you guys smack that like button if you do plan on subscribing. Definitely your choice. Turn the notification bell so you never miss another Goblin 93 episode. I'll see you guys next episode. Bye bye.